Hello class, today we're going to talk about business ethics. Ethical behavior or ethics are a set of standards that govern the conduct of a person, especially a member of a profession. Legal behavior follows the laws, which can change over time. Business ethics refers to contemporary standards or values that govern the actions and behaviors of individuals in the business organization and the actions of the business as a whole. Corporate and professional organizations, particularly licensing boards, will usually have a code of ethics that governs standards of professional conduct expected of all in that field. Beyond written codes of ethics, organizations have unique cultures or ways of doing things that evolve through shared values and beliefs, and subordinates will look to their supervisors as role models of ethical behaviors. It's often said that the managers or supervisors set the culture for the company. So some ethical issues to discuss. The first one is bribes. This is the act of giving money, goods, or other forms of compensation to a recipient in exchange for an alteration of their behavior that the recipient would otherwise not offer. A kickback is a form of negotiated bribery in which a commission is paid to the bribe taker in exchange for services rendered. There's also conflicts of interest. This is an ethical challenge that occurs when an individual or organization is involved in multiple interests that are at odds with one another. Some types of conflict of interest: self-dealings. So this is when an official would enter into a deal that benefited them personally. And then outside employment, sometimes the interest of one job can be a contradiction to another. And then there's family interest. This is called nepotism, and this is when an official employs or purchases goods from a relative. And then there are gifts from friends who also do business with the person receiving the gifts. A whistleblower, this is a person who exposes an activity that is illegal or unethical within an organization. Whistleblowers take action to put an end to unethical practices after witnessing injustices in their business and organizations. And most states are going to have laws that are going to protect whistleblowers. Corporate social responsibility. This is the ethical role of the corporation in society. It refers to actions that businesses take or refrain from taking based on the impact of those actions on the external environment or community. Areas of CSR include environmental concerns, poverty, human rights, and animal rights. Today, businesses are realizing the importance of CSR in attracting and maintaining employees and customers. Stakeholders are demanding that businesses give back to the larger community in which they operate. So here are some practice questions. If you are on a committee interviewing applicants for a position and a friend has applied, what should you do? Inform the head of the hiring committee that you know one of the applicants and ask whether you should remove yourself from considering her application. Look at your employee code of conduct, or advocate for your friend because you think you would enjoy working together. Some quick review. What are ethical and legal behavior and how are they different? What is business ethics? What steps do companies take to encourage ethical behavior? And what are common ethical challenges that organizations face? And what is corporate social responsibility? And I would challenge you to think about your own job or a place where you might want to work and think about the corporate culture there. Do they encourage ethical behavior? Have they ever been involved in any type of scandal? What about breaking the law? And how would you feel about working there? Do you feel that you would fit in with the corporate culture? Do you feel that their ethical standards are in alignment with your own ethical standards. These are all things to consider when looking at a place to work or considering the place that you currently work. So ponder those questions, and I will see you in the discussion.